I'm just currently starting my Milford Sounds road trip. I'm doing this over 3 days because I don't want to feel rushed, and that also gives me enough time in case the weather is a bit shit. I've just stopped at Devil's Staircase, which is my first stop. It's about 30 minutes from Queenstown. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really good little viewpoint. And yeah, now I'm actually heading into Milford. I just wanted to stop here and fly the drone and get some footage. I've got about 3.5 hours driving today, I think. Not sure. I'm also feeling quite run down and burnt out at the moment, so I'm meant to be doing a 10-kilometer hike for Lake Marion today, but we'll see what happens. So I've just arrived at Cascade Creek campsite, which is the last dock campsite on Milford Road. Otherwise you're going to have to stay at Milford Sounds Lodge, which is where I'm staying tomorrow. There is 120 campsites, I think. 140 non-powered campsites. There's shelters like the one I'm in, and there's water, but you have to treat it, and then there's toilets. That's the spot I've chosen because it's close to both the bathroom and the shelter. It's very cloudy, but there is mountains over there. This is number 88, so you can see the poles there. I've literally got the massive space, and there's a stream, so I can literally sit inside my car, listen to the stream, and look at the mountains. And that's all I'm going to do because I can't be fucked doing anything else today. So I will see you guys tomorrow when I actually do some stuff. Good morning, everyone. So the weather isn't too bad at the moment. It's not raining, which is good. So I'm going to just go do the Key Summit track. It's about a 3-hour return. It's not very clear, so I don't think I'm going to get a lot of views, but it's on my list of things to do today. So we're just going to do it and see what happens. So I just hit the trail marker which goes to the hut and to Key Summit. It says it's an hour return here, including the walk at the top, to get back to that point. I'm not going to get one single view up here, but that's okay because I'm kind of now taking it as my exercise for the day. It's not that hard. I think I just did a section which is going to take you about an hour in about 30 minutes. So it's just a bit steep with some switchbacks. Views are kind of coming out, but there's a toilet there, so I must be close to the top. Oh, that would be absolutely epic. Look at that though, cloud cover. It'd be so pretty if there wasn't that. That took me 40 minutes to get to the top. And now we're going to go do this nature walk, which is about a 30-minute loop. And there's a lookout and a couple tarns, so we'll go have a look. It's not nice weather, so I don't think I'm going to get anything at the tarns. So that must be one of the tarns, which I can imagine having quite pretty views actually, if you got to see anything. Oh my god, so many midges here. Oh, see, that's pretty. See, that's all mountains. This would be absolutely epic on a clear day. Even that's pretty. I can kind of see the mountains, so I'll take it. After I had finished this hike, I made my way back down and I saw one of these birds, which are really, really well known for being in Milford Sounds. And then I made my way into the actual town itself, stopping off at some waterfalls and that along the way. Unfortunately, there was a lot of attractions closed when I visited because I believe they had quite a bad winter and a lot of the attractions actually got damaged, so they were doing quite a bit of work. Once I was in the town, I decided to do like the little town walk, and
yeah, it was quite nice. It's definitely worth doing. I went to the Milford Swing, and it's definitely not what it looks like on Instagram, just so you know. I think there has to be a high tide. And then I just got some photos here, took a little bit of footage, and then made my way to my accommodation. And that is all I pretty much did for the day. Tomorrow I am going on the river cruise and also going to go hike Lake Marion. So still in Milford Sounds, last day here. So today the plan is to go on the river cruise, which I've got at 10:30 to 12:30, and then after that I'm going to go hike to Marion Lake, which is a 10-kilometer return hike. Should take me roughly about 3 hours apparently. It's about a 40-minute drive from where I'm staying, so I'll go back through the Homer Tunnel and everything, that was an interesting experience. Marion Lake is like a glacier lake. Oh no, a glacier tarn, sorry. So it's like crystal clear when there's no rain or wind or anything, and it's got like really beautiful reflection of the mountains surrounding it. So fingers crossed it's clear, because that is the last hike I'm doing in Milford Sounds. It's the last thing I'm doing in Milford Sounds. And then tomorrow I head back to Queenstown for a day. I need to go get my crack in my windscreen repaired, because it's just going to keep getting worse. And hopefully if I have time I'll hike Ben Lomond as well while I'm there. Weird. Anyway, I'm just blubbering on right now. Let's go back to it. I decided to go with Real NZ, not with Southern Discoveries, which is the main one everyone goes with. I'm actually happy I went with one of the smaller cruises, because it meant that there was a lot more space on the vessel, and it wasn't as crowded and you weren't fighting for those views or to take photos. The cruise is really, really informative. It doesn't include any food or drinks. You can buy it on board, but it's definitely worth doing. I'm just going to leave it here and let you guys take in the views from this cruise, because it's absolutely breathtaking. Currently on my way to Lake Marion. If you don't want to do the whole walk, there's like a little lookout. Not of the lake, but of like a really nice waterfall. It says it's about 3-hour return with rocky sections and steep, which, as you can tell. So the path is pretty well, it's rocky to walk on, but so if you don't have good footing, maybe not, but yeah, let's see how long this takes me to do. So I'm here, and that took me exactly 1 hour. So my hiking speed has increased as I've been here, but look how gorgeous that is. Oh, that's epic. Bloody spectacular. So this is a glacial tarn, so as you can probably see behind me up there, the snow and everything, when it melts it actually fills up this tarn, and then on a day when it's super calm and super clear, this actually becomes reflective, and I can tell it would be like a bright green colour, so it'd be quite beautiful. Even though it's quite clear today, there's still a bit of cloud cover, but that is gorgeous. And that is definitely worth the 3-hour return to get here. That is just bloody spectacular. You can also swim here,
There's a lot of sandflies as well, like everywhere. But you can swim here as well. And just if you come here during the winter, I probably wouldn't recommend it because there are avalanches here. So don't come here during the winter. And this would be ice as well, I'm assuming. Honestly, absolutely breathtaking. Super happy I did this.
That was the final thing that I did with my time in Milford Sound. I then did do a little bit of filming of my way out of places like Lake Gunn and this beautiful viewpoint here, which I unfortunately didn't get to see on my way in. If you guys want this 3-day road trip in detail, you can go to my blog, and I actually do have a 3-day itinerary up there, which includes everything I did, places to stop, and some tips. But as always guys, if you like my videos, make sure you click the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one with my adventures of exploring Mount Cook National Park.